So, April Fool's is over, and now I'm going to open my 4 boxes of Gale Online SEO Alternative. So let's get started. I gave the seller 5 stars because it arrived sealed, and I think it has more value to me as a deck than as sealed boosters. I already have my premium sealed booster boxes already, so it's okay for me to open this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my gloves. I'm going to turn down the brightness, so just have to deal with this. It's a lot of pink. Oh sweet, I got the, I think this is the good promo. These with Dignity Tile. Just get my pack of sleeves. Get something my first booster. Oh man, it's so bright. I should just. Oh, double rare. Right off the bat. Okay. Climax. I just want this stuff to make a deck. That's really all I want. Brightness again. Okay. Try and maybe do a careful cut to save 1 pack. There we go. Just a rare. Climax. Save this reminder. I bought some used action figures with this. I got a used Len and a used Bio for really cheap. They were just in display cases, and I got a used Shinon too from the actual SAO Sword Art Online. I just want enough to make a deck. And maybe I'll just buy singles for a second deck if I can make a second deck. These cards look cool though, pretty cute. Climax rare. Rare. Oh, I did a really good cut this time. I'll save this pack for later too. Focus on me. Oh, I'm so out of focus now. There we go. Double rare. Common. So I think from now on, this is the last of the old late 20 teens, early 2020s Weiss boxes I can possibly purchase. I've actually had 4 cancellations. One of my 2 boxes on me, wherein the seller sold me the cards. It was confirmed, cleared, and everything, but then they checked the inventory, or they were a bit too quick to put it on sale to begin with, and they didn't even have it on sale in stock. So I got refunded like 4 boxes on my credit card. I've never been so angry at flat at the same time. I'm just suspecting that the lower seller, the 2 lower sellers, would have used me as proof that someone was willing to buy a box, and then use that to make a local sale from where they're at. So, I mean, I didn't lose any money because I got all back, but it's still annoying. My 2 boxes of Sword Art Online Alicization are no longer coming in because they were canceled. I had also 1 box of Fate Grand Zero, which would have been my 6th box of Fate Grand Order, or Fate Zero. And Toy Wiz put it back on too soon. Then I had 1 more box of 2 SAOs, Fate Zero. Oh yeah, 1 more box of this Gale alternative that was actually on eBay, but then the guy backed out after I paid him. So it's gonna take me a while for my money to come back to me because credit card returns take like a few days, which was annoying. I wanted to buy some other cards, so I missed out on buying a bunch of what was it? Excel World Infinite Burst, the good one, because I didn't have any funds ready on my limit, even though I've paid. Oh my god! Boom! Oh, I got my money back. Oh, it's a GGR. Fuck. I thought it was an SP. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, well, at least this box paid for itself. This 1 box. Not sure about everyone else. I hope it's not like JoJo where you have the 2 GGRs instead of the... Well, actually, I hope it is like JoJo. We have 2 GGRs, and then you have... instead of the super rares. I'm okay with that, too. But yeah, I just want to make a deck, and then maybe you'll appreciate it as a deck lot. Because this isn't the main series, it's an alternative in the same world as the main series, and it hasn't crossed over yet. Super rare. But the reason I'm invested so much into Fate and Fate Grand Order is because for Fate Zero and Fate Apocrypha, they have events in Fate Grand Order where you as the master go back into those worlds. So I'm just waiting for that to happen in Weiss, where they could do a reprint of the FGO in Fate Zero, or the FGO in Fate Stay Night, or the FGO in Fate Apocrypha. And that's where its value is. Super rare, sweet. And that's where the value is going to be. And that's why Fate is always a safe investment, because it's time traveling. Of course, they're gonna put that aspect back into their own franchise and let people catch up who never got into it. I mean, even I never heard of Weiss until this year, so think about that. That's nice. Oh, it's so much better than Batman. Batman burned me. 1 SR per box, and then the one time I got a triple, I didn't have an SR. That sucks so bad. These cards look so cute, but it's not like overly ridiculous cute. It's just within reason, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna invest in FGO or any Fate related cards. Maybe not Stay Night because it's sticking up. Because unless it's someone's deck lot that I'm buying, because I'm so far behind it, I can't catch up. It'll cost me way too much. I don't think I can even catch up to Sword Art Online. Oh, that's pretty cool. But I can. I thought this was the signed rare. That would have been nuts. So I got my 5. No, I have 4 double rares. And what was that? Oh yeah. So Sword Art Online, I can't catch up because I'm too far behind. But I pulled 2 of the most sought after cards. I pulled an Alice and Administrator super rares, and I pulled a triple rare Red Rose Sword or Blood Rose Sword with that. So I'm pretty happy with what I have. Maybe I'll just use it as like trading material. That's my 5th double rare. Oh, this GGO has been good to me. So I figured that's why it's safe for me to go into GGO, because it's an alternative, but maybe on later they can print support for this. We don't know. Goblin Slayer I still will not open. I mean, it's only had 1 season. Though season 2 has been confirmed, and I bought it before the confirmation, so that's why the value appreciated. The movie was good, and we'll see how it goes. Nazarick, season 4 is confirmed, so it's a safe bet right there. I've opened 5 boxes to play with, and then I'll keep 5 boxes to sell or trade. I could not get a case on that and stuff because it was so hot by the time. That and Babylonia were extremely hot by the time I realized what Weiss was, and I barely got those in time. But they made their value back to me because of playability and for the singles they have. And its value will appreciate, no doubt about it. But I think I have. Yeah, I got all my double rares. Shouldn't be anything here, but I'm always welcome to a surprise SP or a surprise triple or surprise super would be nice. But no, this box got its value. I got like Gale rare, which is the triple rare in the set. Is it? Yeah, GGR is actually higher than triple rare. Okay. Huh. There's only 4 types of these too, so that is good. For sleeving these, I don't think I have much choices for sleeves. Oh. There. Gymnastic. But I do have a bunch of sleeves coming in. I think our locals are pretty lenient about using anime sleeves because the tournament sleeves are just boring. They're plain and bland. No one likes that. This is an official tournament, but even then I think they'll be okay to sponsor some anime sleeves with the anime art and then the oversleeve on top. So it's rare. Oh, climax rare. Okay, that's nice. So I'm gonna open box 2 now. Go straight to it. Put that column pile away. Oh yeah, there's also the fact that I think I mentioned this and everyone knows about this now, but the grading company PSA is so backlogged with people sending their cards to be graded that they've shut down all services except for their Premium Express $300 per card, which is pretty crazy if you ask me. So I can only imagine like a diehard several $1,000 Magic Gathering card opening and then $7,000 card needing to do that, and even then it would have to be really expensive to get the value back. I don't think anyone but B Bracket would even rate Weiss Schwarz cards. I know even Yu-Gi-Oh was a stretch them to expand their services. Yeah, once I get to see that first few climax rares, I know what to look for. I mean, at first I wasn't even into Gun Gale Online Alternative, but I gave the first episode a chance and I was hooked. I mean, I know their avatar, it's not the actual real person. So as a meme, it was awesome. And I saw the story and it just sucked me in, because they know how to tell good stories. Double rare. She's got expression. Really, she does. But yeah, from now I'm gonna buy cases. I need full control. Make the decks the byproduct of the lottery. So I'll be guaranteed my 3 lottery cards. I'll get my money back, seriously. I'm just gonna buy cases for popular sets. I think the next one is 7 Deadly Sins. That's a good series. It's got like what, 3 to 4 seasons. I think the 4th one confirmed. So I'll do that. They have toys. They have a mobile game, a really good mobile game. That's another criteria I look for when investing now. Does it have a mobile game associated with it? Sword Art Online has a really good mobile game that I play. Well, not really play, but I played the daily gotcha, which is free. It's called Sword Art Online in Alicization. I think. Yeah, it's just Alicization. And yeah, it's exactly what it is. You roll a gotcha for characters and weapons, and that's it. But they include all the previous animes as well as upcoming manga. Unity Ring, which is great, so you can actually see the future ahead of time for the anime series. Doesn't even look like a rare. Okay, that's a rare. Yeah, that's why Sword Art, even though I'm not heavily invested in all the series, I missed out on a lot of series because I came into Weiss Schwarz late, like lots of other people. But I'm still interested in it. That's why I bought this thing as well. So I have FGO, which is King, Fate Grand Order. This is absolutely the best. It's the all-encompassing one that got me into this. And it's also the gateway anime, which is great, bringing new people in. And then we have Sword Art, which is also the other big one. They got the most money supported and support on those 2 genres. And Nazarick, of course, because I see it as like a dungeon theme they got going on there. And I was trying to have a crossover type of platform to play some Dungeons and Dragons myself, and I think Nazarick is a good foundation because I don't think. Oh, is that a super? Yeah, super. Just having a figurines is good enough. You need to have like the cards to showcase your moves and everything. And I think that's a great start. That's why I was really into Fate Grand Order duels. And I was actually trying to get the Batman figurines in that size, like a little 4-inch size. I probably could with the regular figurines, but the card game, it's Weiss card game, only has them in Batman Ninja. But it's a start. I think they can do better with that series if they bring out the this card is not let me see it. Okay, it's over there. If they bring out the Return of Bruce Wayne in anime form, that would be a hit. Absolutely. Maybe just like do one movie per because the first one looks awesome. The Primeval Batman in the cave with the giant dead bat on his head. That looked awesome. I would buy a Weiss set of that in figurines. It sucks that they made the characters called Shingoku, but maybe the weapons subtype they can do something with. Villains or weapons, because they don't call them heroes, because call them weapons. The heroes see themselves as weapons. Oh, this is extra thick. I saw the circle and my heart just skipped a beat. I should really look into getting that heart rate monitor for the video recording. But I don't like how you have to strap it around your chest. I just want something that can go on my watch and then, yeah, just link the heart rate there. It should have it. I'm surprised in 2021 we don't have it. But however, given that technology must have been slowed down because we have so much other stuff going on in the world, I can understand that. Thanks. So I'm praying for SP or triple or gun Gale rare. I think only otaku insiders would understand the whole meaning behind having a pink deck. It's not really a instant sight, instant want kind of deck, unless you understand this is actually the main character, not this, or they're the same. I'm proud to say I have not cut through any cards yet with the scissors. So I should look into getting a more close-up camera than what I have right now. But I can only do so much with so much time. Got 6 packs left, including this one. Oh, that was a good snip. Anxiety. Oh, I thought this was a sign rare. First one to that double. Also, the benefit of buying full case is that I'm guaranteed to not have to need to buy singles. I'll be able to get every single double rare in the set that I'll need to make a deck out of, or 2 decks out of. And then the rest I could sell or just hold on to. Makes much more sense to just buy cases. But I hear from Alpha Investments that they have such tight control because they only print per pre-order of this, which is good for the cards. I do agree. With like 5% buffer, I personally think they should have like 10-15% buffer to give a little bit more chance for people who come into the game late. But that's just my biased opinion. I came into Yu-Gi-Oh! Late too, but not that late. I came into Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in Legacy of Darkness. Yeah, my first day at the card shop, finding out where they're doing this. Everyone was asking me, do you have a Spirit Dragon? Do you have a Spirit Dragon? I'm like, what's a Spirit Dragon? And some kid was like, totally out of touch reality, he told me, oh, it's got a built-in Fairy Meteor Crush. Yeah, that does not help me. It's basically trample for those magic users. Or now we call them piercing in Yu-Gi-Oh! So if it's got the defense points, even in defense mode, it'll take damage if your attack is higher than its defense points to keep the game going. Because usually in defense mode, you don't take damage. So I think box 2 is just an okay box. It got the box 2 did not have a triple or a super. Box 1 did. Did I have my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Okay, I got all my doubles. So I only got like 1 super in box 2. That's why English is also more expensive. Aside from the fact that you don't have to print translations or use the app for your translations, which is fine. I guess once you know all the sets, you don't need it because you'll know it inside out, or you can get judge verified during a tournament duel. But the rarities are actually probably more stringent in English. Not sure, but it looks that way. Okay. Smell on this. Comes away. The rares aside as well. Okay, box 3. But the Japanese cards, from what I've seen, from my one deck lot of Fate Apocrypha I bought, their shininess is brighter, and they have more of it. Even with a side-by-side comparison of the English versions, and they don't have as much. They've got more transparency in their text because they don't have as much white borders on theirs. So there's another thing to complain about, I guess. But being a new game, we should probably be grateful that we can have this. I do know we have English exclusive sets or some Japanese exclusive sets, so there's that too. I was like, wait a minute, that looks like a CR. I saw the circle again and got my hopes up. Alright, double rare. We should like call this ASMR, the sound of packs opening, because I've saw this guy on YouTube. Well, we call them Yugi tubers because mix of Yu-Gi-Oh and YouTube, and all he's doing is shuffling his cards and playing the playing a set deck with the summonings and all that, with his sleeves on his mat. And I guess to some people that would be relieving. Or some people that just want to see how a deck works would do that. Me, no. I'll just go on my table and do my own solitaire, because that's what it was. Just playing against an invisible foe. Actually, it's one of the most requested features I asked on the Dueling Network when it was a thing. But now I think everyone's doing a tabletop simulator, which is how I discovered Weiss Wars. I was looking up a Fate card game, and then I saw someone doing Red, Yellow, Blue, Fate, Weiss. I didn't know what the Weiss was the name of the card game. I just saw their Fate characters, but they're like, you know, taking up a full face shot on the card. What is this? So I kept on Googling, and then word by word I figured out, oh, it's called Weiss Schwartz. That's a game. People are playing. And like 3 months later, here I am, opening an spin-off anime version, but it's still in Weiss Schwartz. At least it's still in English. I think the only thing I'm afraid of is like not having enough double rares or rares to finish off the deck, and then having to buy online because there's no one in Calgary to trade with. Or if I do find someone in Calgary, they're going to ask for a lot. Rare. There's more incentive to buy boxes. I guess, yeah, this entire pandemic is just incentive for you to buy whole cases and then deal with boxes after. I should just like play a game where instead of using, there's my super rare, instead of using my cards, just use whole boxes for stock, and use whole boxes for clock, and use a whole box for a level, because it's really at that point now. I bought these boxes for 100 Canadian per, but there was the only ones on sale. Like the only other one aside from these 4 boxes was like the 150 Canadian plus shipping, so it'll be 170 by the time I would have been done with it, and that's the guy that backed out on the deal. Like, I was ready to eat it, but if I can get 5 boxes, maybe I could stand a better chance of a pull, or have enough cards to make a deck. Come on, I really need one more triple rare or an SP to really make this deck come home, make this purchase come home. Nope, rare. 5 more packs in box 3. So long as I don't end up with a Batman where I only get like the 1 super and no, or where I pull the 1 triple but no super to make up for it, I think I'll be content, I guess. Is that Batman box, man, that was so disappointing. I just saw different artwork, so I assumed it was Climax Rare, and it was. Reach out hundreds to pull. Okay, double rare. I'm seeing circle, so I'm assuming it's good. I was kind of hoping to be really good. But if I can only, at this point, this was a 2018 set. 2 years, or 3 years, and I can still only get single boxes, which means everyone else already bought the cases, or everyone else bought the boxes. But at the same time, the fact that I was able to even buy it meant that it wasn't popular until recently, when everyone was stuck at home. I think COVID was actually the best thing that happened to Weiss as a game. It let people spend more time playing card games, board games at home, which makes sense because internet fees are expensive. Or if you're tight on cash, one of the first things to go might be the home internet, not the phone internet nowadays. So box 3 only had the super. But at least it got a nice promo. I think that's the good one. Moving on to box 1, put away the commons. Yeah, and the way I put the commons is I put them like this, long side in, so most of the weight is distributed inside. Ideally, I should be getting like 8 boxes of a set I really love if they have it, so that I can put like one of each color if it has 4 colors, common and uncommon, into the boxes. Just so, and then obviously put the climaxes with the uncommons. So I'll have like a nice little library to fetch it up and put it away in storage. Okay, let's see. Promo is Saki. So we got those are my promos. Alright. Can we get another GGR? Hoping for an SP first, but then consolation prize, according to this rating, would be for the Gale rare and the SR at the same time. Because on boxes that I have, I think it's only like one box that I've pulled one booster that I've pulled an SP from. I also got the SR from it. This last box really does determine whether or not I've gained significantly from this or not. I mean, I'll still gain, but just at a slower pace, especially since I've opened up the sealed booster. Oh! This is a super rare. It looked almost exactly... What? It looks almost exactly the same. Interested VR Karen. That's the main character though. So this is the... Oh, right. Green screen's active, so let's see it. Super rare Karen. Net music. Okay, so there is more shine. It's because my light's so dim I can't see it. I was like, what? Same thing? But then I saw the extra shine. Just barely. Okay. So hope for signed, secret, no, hope for secret and signed, and then hope for GGR if that's all I can get. Let me make sure. Do not negate how important the climax rares are. Like, it's critical for deck building. Like, I'm trying to make a second deck out of my Apocrypha. My Apocrypha actually consists of 2 English boosters and then a Japanese deck lot that had 2 boosters pretty much as a purchase. But then I think the guy traded for a bunch of the cards needed to make the deck, which is great. But we don't have enough to make the second deck. Even with taking parts from the first deck, so we can't exchange, go side decking back and forth. But it's a fun deck, so that's again why I'm hoping that Fate will reprint Apocrypha through a historical Fate Grand Order event. And they have, that's what they do with the mobile game. They try things out See how popular it is in virtual reality on digital, and then if there's interest, then they go for the physical printout, which is a great idea. I think everyone was just crazy over the Apocrypha event on Fate Grand Order mobile game when it came out. Fate is like a mainstay now. Like every day I play it. Not just the dailies. Sometimes I'll forgo the dailies just to focus on events. Pretty sure like at this point. Oh, okay. This feels thick and heavy to the hand. I did not scale any of these boosters. But even if you do scale, they'll somehow make it, maybe the box a little bit slightly heavier so that it's still there. You won't be able to tell. The only way you're guaranteed to get the SR, aside from buying it singly, would be to buy a case, which is what I've been shut out of till now, because I was kind of busy focusing on, you know, my real job. Still need that sign, secret, or triple. But yeah, even though this is a meme deck, I did buy the action figure for it, like I said. Same thing for the Batman Ninja deck. I bought some figures, used or really cheap, to go along with it, because this one does just bring up the figure as soon as I play the character. Because you know the main character has like lots of cards associated with her. She doesn't just stand around. And from figures, I mean like Japanese Figma Max Factory, with the ones with the little back, with the little arm to help you move it. If they have it, of course. If they don't, sometimes I'll go for like the Sega Prize figures, which is those mechanical arms you reach in and grab. Or Bandai, I guess, from a North American distributor. But even they have improved their joints and everything. Oh man, I gotta go through 4 boxes of uncommons. Keep on thinking this was the secret. This is the secret. The secret of this is the signed one, but I think I have. She's actually pretty good. Double. I got 4 of her, 3 of her. Got like, including this, 5 boosters left. We can still pull the secret. We can still do it. My first, I think my only, well, JoJo I'm not going to count. Well, JoJo was fluke. Absolute beginner's luck that I pulled the SP on that. But even then, JoJo's SPs are actually easier to get than, because they also have a high rarity. They have like secret rares in that set. But still, it's a big set. So I'll take what I can get with JoJo. But the first challenging SP I had to pull was Urishiko, and she came on box 5, second last packet. I was out of my world of happiness with that. And then of course I bought like a box, 6 box, because it was all that was left. And I pulled Gilgamesh right away, but just the super. So I was happy with that, and I pulled a triple with that as well. I think, yeah, I did. So I'm really happy with Babylonia and how that performed. I think this is going to be an average. Unless I pull something great in the next 2 packs, it'll be an average deck. For a price, not bad, I guess. But I really want that SP. Don't worry. I think I do have enough for a deck. Oh, I definitely have enough for a deck. I'm sure I have enough for 2. 4 boosters. 4 booster boxes. Would that be enough? This is feels thick. Last booster box 4. Okay. Well, climax rare. Okay, well, this is the result. Promos, I got Super Pejos, Len, and Siko, Saki. Super rares, I got Interesting VR Karen, Declaration of War, Pahio, Best Tactics, Bazukura. Oh, I actually had to, like the 3 main characters and then her person in real life. Okay. And of course, I pulled the Gale rare, which is slightly higher than the triple rare. So I guess that qualifies. It was like 1 of 4. SPs would have been 1 of 5. But that's hard, man. I think I did get my money's worth because of this along with these. I didn't get a Batman screwover, so there's that. And I think I got decent PRs. So yeah, that's my 4 box opening of Gun Gun Alternative, and the last of my late 20 teens era, 2020 era old boosters. I will not be opening my Fate Zeros or my Goblin Slayers or my Nazrex unless something drastically changes. But from now on, it's going to be case openings, and I'm saving up for that 7 Deadly Sins, or what I really want is redo of Healer, Rising the Shield Hero, Fate Grand Order, going back into any previous series I would be totally interested in, or Gun Gale Online, because I know they've Sora Online, if time travel, if they can go back into any of these series, but that's a bit iffy. So that's my video, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.